Welcome to episode 4 of my Black Ops 4 Dark Ops Challenge Guide series. In this episode, I'll be covering a Blackout Dark Ops challenge called Fist Fighter. To complete this one, you simply need to kill an enemy using only your fists. This wording is a bit deceiving though, as we'll soon see. The reward for completing this challenge is just another average looking calling card. Now so far, the first 3 challenges of this series have been incredibly easy. And this one is by no means hard, but it actually requires an enemy to complete this time. So there's 3 ways you can do this challenge, which I'll rank from hardest to easiest. By far, the hardest way to complete this is just by simply using your fist alone, as the description states. If you go this route, I'd highly recommend using the Brawler perk, which not only increases your melee damage, but also gives you back 50 health per successful punch. The issue with this route is that if your enemy has a weapon, it's going to be extremely difficult to just run right up to them unless you have dead silence on. And who wants to try and punch someone mid to late game anyway? Luckily, there's 2 easier ways to complete this. So the way I completed it is to land at a very popular location, grab a weapon before some of your enemies that land with you, and then spray them ever so gently with the weapon. I know the description states you have to use only your fist, but this isn't true. After you've damaged them with your gun, swap to your fist and cold cock them into oblivion. And remember, you have to have an open weapon slot to accomplish this. Using the melee with your weapon doesn't count. Of course, the problem with this method is that you may not always find a gun first, or if you do, chances are your enemy will find a weapon as well. So that brings us to the third and easiest method. Simply join a game and don't jump out of the chopper. Let it go all the way to the end. If you're lucky, when the chopper shoots you out automatically, some AFK player will be falling with you as well. Wait for him to drop and then punch his lights out a few times with your fist to complete the challenge. You'd be surprised at the amount of people that start a game and then leave the room to do something else and just let the game land them in Timbuktu. And once again, there's no indication when you complete this challenge. So you'll have to win the game or die trying to see it in the after action report screen. So this is the hardest one we've done so far, but trust me when I say things are going to get a lot harder when we go into the actual multiplayer ones. In the meantime, if you missed my last episode, I'll link it here in the outro.